YouTubers, Essential Michael from Screen Productions, bringing you my 346 podcast. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback. And finally, if you're under 18, this podcast will contain some adult language. Now, with that in the world, with everything else in this legal out the way, let's get into some more detailed information on the Lipton collection and let's get some more detailed information on the Lipton collection and Lipton Ranger versus Pato Ranger. Now, recently I had done the first episode review on the latest Super Sentai series. So basically, this is just a follow-up review on certain details on that episode. So basically, concerning with the Lipton collection. Now, we know that the Lipton Rangers are. There's this so basically alright, so there's this group of intergalactic beings called the Gangrids. Those are the bad guys. Now, turns out 10,000 years ago, there was this master phantom thief who was a good 10,000 years ago has stole these weird items around 10 items with strange powers. Now, the Gangrids somehow stole these items, these powerful items from the Phantom Thief. The Phantom Thief calls these 10 items the Lipton collection. So basically in the present, the Lipton Rangers are special thieves to get back these 10 items from the Gangrids gang. Now, each member and monster of the Gangrids gang has a safe on their body. So basically, inside the safe is one of the 10 treasures that is a part of the Lipton collection. So basically, the Lipton Rangers. The Lipton Rangers' main goal is to steal back the Lipton collection from the Gangrids gang and return the Lipton Rangers get something from their strange employer from their strange employer. Turns out their employer is the one who gave the Lipton Rangers their powers. So basically, in return, he wants to. He tells which Gangrid member or monster has one of the items, one of the 10 items of the Lipton collection, and once he has all 10 in his possession, he will fill his end of the deal with the Lipton Rangers. So basically, the Lipton Rangers employer saying I need help to get back the legendary Lipton collection. So basically, if you help me get the Lipton back from the Gangrids, I'll get you whatever you guys want. So basically, at this point in time, we don't know what the what the issue. So basically, we all know. So basically, we know the motive to why the lifting rangers are thieves in the first place. But we don't know. We don't know the what they want after they achieve the lifting rangers. We don't know what type of reward do they want for fighting the lifting collection yet. So basically, we got detailed motive about the lifting collection. But seems like what I seen from the first episode from the first episode is that when a gang grid member or a monster has one of these lifting collection items in their possession, they gain this weird power. So basically this that each item of the lifting collection has their own special power. So basically, it kind of makes sense to get these powerful items away from the bad guys, even though a thief stole these powerful items in the first place and locked them away. So anyway, so basically this is just a detailed info on the lifting collection. So basically the lifting rangers employer gives the lifting rangers ranger powers to steal these powerful items back for these bad guys. These powerful items back from these bad guys. In return, the player will reward them with anything that the lifting rangers want. So basically, that's just the deal. So basically, the lifting rangers are thieves because their employer wants to need them help for to steal these powerful lifting items back from the game gang. In return, the employer gets them once all the items are returned, once all the lifting collection items are together, then the lifting rangers employer will reward them with anything that they want. And also the lifting collection items have a different power, and there are 10 items. There's also 10 lifting items out there with different powers. So basically, each time they battle a gang grid member or a monster, the game which monster or member gains the power of the item. So what I've seen so far. So anyway, this has been a short detail of the detailed info on the lifting items. So anyway, like always, this is Michael signing off. 1.